Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we are continuing on with Mega Man, because it's Tuesday. At least, yeah, it's Tuesday. So, I know I said that I was going to record Spyro every single day. However, it's looking like there won't be a Spyro today, because I recorded the next 2 levels. It took me 28 minutes. And even with editing, I could only bring it down to like 23 minutes or so. And it was just awful to begin with. Well, not necessarily to begin with, but it just became super awful. So I was just like, you know what, I'm redoing that, and falling back on Mega Man yet again. Because Mega Man is a good substitute. He's a guy with a gun on his arm, or rather, well, he has 2 hands. I mean, you can see him when he jumps and runs. His other hand magically turns into a gun whenever you shoot. Somehow this makes sense, and nobody questioned it, ever. Either way, there I go saying that again. We have some energy down here. So if we just slide straight into that guy, of course. But at least we have near full health. If I didn't get hit by that guy, I probably would have full health, or at least closer. We have one of these annoying things down here, so I'm going to hit him with the cut blade. And now we have these platforms again. Really helps if you've remembered where they go. Like I have. That's because I've played through this level so many times. Mainly because of those things, and also because of the part coming up, which is why I suggest that you wait to do this level until later, until when you have this thing right here, the M, the mobile platform, or whatever you want to call it. I honestly don't know how that starts with an M. I mean, it's platform something, I'm sure, or something platform that starts with an M, and taking the place of something. However, it is there. So, you have these guys. These guys are enemies and platforms at the same time. However, they move in erratic patterns. And they just take forever to go where they're meaning to go. I don't think... Oh! Jeez. Nope, Penguin! It's the Penguin. You know, that one villain from Batman. Okay, so we actually made that. I almost died, but we made it all the same. And if I could get that life, that would be great. Yes! Sweet. Don't get shot by that guy. Okay, cool. So I really do suggest you have the platform just for that reason. Also, let's grab these because they're out in the open. And let's fill up the platform thing because, I don't know, I might need it again, although I highly doubt it. And also we're doing Iceman next just because his weakness is the electric shot, the electric spark. Whatever I call that. Oh, I just barely missed it. Let's see if this guy will drop a large health. Nope, he disappeared. And also, we are totally moonwalking. Go Mega Man. And these penguins you can grind energy off of if you want. I'm not going to because it shouldn't be necessary. Iceman is relatively easy, and we're moonwalking again, by the way. And even so, we do have that extra life that I grabbed as well as a couple others, but Iceman is relatively easy if you have his weakness. I mean, first off, it is near impossible for him to dodge that. Second off, his attack is relatively easy to dodge, and he only needs to get hit twice with his weakness to die. So that went pretty well. That and I don't have much time to waste grinding. We almost died though, but at least we didn't. And we got 9 of those, so that was 69,000 points in that stage, plus however much we killed. So yes. And now, Fireman, our final robot master, and he is strong against Bomb Man, he's weak against Iceman, and he gives a crappy amount of clear points. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest you can get. The highest you can get is 100,000, but that's incredibly rare. You're more likely to get 90,000 than you are 100,000, so just keep your mind with that. And yeah, he has a whole bunch of these things, which I dislike. Ow. They don't take all too much damage though, except they do if you take multiple hits from them, especially dumb ones like I am right now. And you also have those flying fireball guys, which will come up. You can't kill them no matter what you try when they're in the air, or rather flying upwards. However, they die in one hit when you hit them when they're coming back down. Down. Not... well, yeah. They're impervious till they're falling back down, in which they die in one hit and actually drop pretty good stuff. Usually. So keep that in mind. Now I get health, of course, when I don't necessarily need it. Darn it, didn't dodge in time. Whatever. It's only like 2 bits of health. Still, that's annoying. I have 2 lives though, so we should be okay. I'm getting kind of worried about the Wily stages that are coming up though, because I've honestly never beaten the first one. So, that'll be interesting. I've made it up to the boss, but then the boss killed me. Then there are also these fire geysers in the level, which come up with a specific timing, and you can freeze them with your ice attack. Your ice missile, I'll call it. Or missile, or missile, whichever one you pronounce it as. I personally pronounce it as missile, so it's the ice missile. Also, I can never seem to dodge that little flame. They'll hurt you even if they're in, because they still have that little bit there. Also, for whatever reason, you can shoot the fire geyser things, and it will still make the sound like excuse me. Like you're hurting them, however, you're not actually hurting them. Also, I wonder... yes, you have an unlimited amount of energy here, so go ahead, refill everything by constantly going up and down the ladder. Also, it looks like that they would hide something up there, however, they didn't. Also, not actually a pit, so you don't have to worry about that. When I first fell down there, I was so scared that I would die. I'm pretty sure I was on my last life. Wow. Let's just take every single bit of damage that we... way to not jump. It's even worse. This is now the stage that I've died the most on. At least the checkpoint was right here. Also, I was expecting you to place me on the first pillar, but okay. Also, yeah, so you can totally kill these guys. They actually drop large health and energy stuff. And how did that guy hit me? Oh well. So let's actually jump this time. There we go. And these guys are going to come down and hit me off the ladder. Yep, they were. They were going to. They totally were. You could see it in their eyes. Also, I'm just going to note right now, I have no idea on the actual timing of this, because every single time I was smart and did this instead. Haha! Just broke that room. So that's one room broken after that horrible, horrible fall in the last one. So that's nice. Also, watch out for random spinning guy. They speed up whenever you're on the same floor as them, but if you jump off, they'll slow down all of a sudden, so you want to kind of take that into account when you're trying to dodge them, as I just didn't, so don't take me as an example, folks. And also, I give you the only other level other than Bomb Man's stage that has something other than the jumping guy at the very end. This one has multiple fire geysers. And also, I'm pretty sure that this has just these things at the very top. Please drop energy. This boss is actually probably the hardest Robot Master, even with the weakness. I mean, he's not as hard with the weakness, obviously, that's why he's weak to it. However, he's still kinda tough. So, that's your warning. I might be able to do it, however, for whatever reason, ice is good against fire and not the other way around. Although I guess the ice would melt and turn into water and then melt, or put out the fire. However, that's a rather backhanded way about going about it. Okay, so obviously he shoots very quickly, and wherever you are, when the... oh, wow. Don't move away okay, you can see that fire on the floor, or at least it was there. My god, that was close. It'll pop up every once in a while when he shoots the flame. So you want to be extremely careful. As I said, this is probably the hardest boss, which is stupid because it gave you the least amount of clear points. Although clear points are random. And there we go. So then, on the next part, we will do 1 or 2 Wily stages. I'm not exactly sure how long they'll take. We'll just kind of do it as we can. So, I will see you then. Every single Robot Master is defeated. We now have all the weapons. See you next time.